Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 3 of Through the Ages. So, last time, video was a bit long and there was no sound, so that was an issue. But now, ooh, now we see that clearly sound. You can hear all the parrots going absolutely nuts, barking and creeper hissing and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so last time we worked on the vineyard and got that all finished up. I still have to move all the potion supplies over there, but other than that, it is pretty good. It's done. I mean, not much, probably a little detail work here and there, but other than that, like, we're good. Some things I've been doing in the meantime is we're getting ready to add the aquatic section in the Natural History Museum. And that's the little dome I built so far. I gotta work on the edges right there because I started it there, but it needs to go down a bit. And then I worked a lot on adding new homes in the desert village. We'll get to that. Right now, we'll head over there. And yeah, the last video was a little bit too long. I'll admit, so this one's gonna be a lot shorter. Where was that zombie? I do not know, and I do not wish to know. And yeah, so I'll quickly go over here, show you guys the desert thing, and then this episode we're going to be working on the, what do you call it, the greenhouse. That's the word I'm looking for. We're going to redo the greenhouse. Greenhouse is in need of a, and here we are at the greenhouse. So this is not a fairly old build. I think it's only been a couple versions, a couple months, but I mean, I like the color palette a bit, but it's just not what, I don't think it turned out that well, honestly. Let's head inside. So yeah, we see that it was 1.8.9, but it got remodeled to this. We're actually going to go back with the original design a bit, but make it a little bigger, of course. But you come in here, and I mean, it's got these lamps, the redstone blocks are like easy to see. It's very dull and gray. I mean, it does its purpose, but it just needs a little bit of a redo. Hello, iron golem. But yeah, I do like the atrium style. I like it all, but I think the block palette's just all wrong. So we're gonna spend a lot of time fixing this. So I'm gonna leave you and demolish the place, and we'll be back shortly. Okay, hello and welcome back. So it's been a couple days since I recorded the last part, and mainly because I'm stuck. So I demolished it, of course. It's gone. But I really can't, like, think of anything to do with this greenhouse to make it look cool. I mean, of course, I could do a basic just like, oh, it's wood and glass. Or another material in glass with some vines on it. But I just, like, I hate how it looks. And honestly, because it just doesn't look like a greenhouse. You know, it's not a greenhouse. It's just a house to store plants. Like, it doesn't do anything for the plants. But I had an idea. So I think I'm going to leave this up to, like, leave this, oh, sorry, not up, open. Leave this open to get any kind of, like, other structure here. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe a museum upgrade, maybe, I don't know, something, but we're gonna leave this for now, and we're actually gonna move the farm, like the area for the crops instead of a greenhouse. Since if you come over here with me, over in this area where the barn is and all that stuff, we can see that, you know, it's meant to be. Oh, also the cemetery got expanded. Yeah, we moved a couple graves around, but cemetery is expanded. No new ones, just moved a couple around. You know, changed the underneath too, so the chests match up. We didn't leave any unmarked graves or anything like that. But yeah, so cemetery is a little bigger because we have more pets, but and more golems and all that kind of stuff. So in these couple of days, I've been really thinking that I think I want the farm to go over here. To, like, where the crops will be. I don't think we need a greenhouse. I think, especially because this is going to be, like, the, like, stereotypical village, that this area would be really good for it. So, of course, you know, we got this little barn over here, which I need to redo. We got this chicken pen over here, which I like the design of it really good because as you can see, it really just fills up on eggs. It really fills up. But that was I built both of these last version, and it was during the whole building block, and I'm still kind of getting that. So I think the next thing we're gonna do is redesign the barn, because honestly, this is ugly. The inside's okay, but just the general aesthetic of it is kind of ugly. Same with this pig pen over here. I want to redesign them. Add a lot of stained clay in there, stuff like that. Play around with jungle wood, because that pink on the jungle wood is really nice. But yes, I want to do that. And I think, honestly, I love this sawmill. I may upgrade it, like change around some of the design, but I do love this sawmill. Especially when the saw blade comes in. But yeah, so I want to expand this like the desert village, a lot smaller than the desert village, a lot smaller, but like the desert village. I'm thinking once I'm going to clear this area right here, make it all level, and then I'm going to put in like a little farmhouse over here, and then the fields. I want to like run all of this through with wheat, and then there's going to be a little path over here to like the city per se. So this is like sawmill, farm, maybe some other like, you know, out of the way stuff. And then if you just follow the river down up here, it's going to be like the full village next to the mountain, you know. I'll level all this area out, but I want to, you know, go over here and like terraform some of this up and just get this area as like the normal village, not the desert village. But yeah, that's the plan at least for where the farm's going to go. Just because, I mean, it's builder's block, like I talked about in the first mini episode, but I really just can't build a greenhouse that I like. I've tried in creative, on the test world, I've tried like a couple times here and just keep demolishing it because nothing sits right with me. Like, I wish there was a way to get like that nice, if there was a way to get that like a textured glass that had like the metal through it, I think I could get one that I like, but just the fact that I can't. Like, there's not enough depth, there's not enough of what I want. But the other things, I added the sign here for the vineyard. Potions are now actually in the place. As we see here, oh, that should not be there. But yeah, potions are actually in this place, so I can come here for potions. And I think, yeah, all the brewing materials are right here. For brewing all the potions whenever we need them. I still have done nothing with the note blocks. This is, I know you guys couldn't hear it last episode, but this is what it sounds like. It sounds like I'm just smashing on the piano. Yeah, it sounds like that, but, I mean, it's still, I also gotta figure out how to deal with that, but it's in the works. We'll come back to it eventually when I'm a little bit better understanding of how note blocks work and everything. But the main work I've been doing these past couple days, which I'll take you over here to show you, is in the Enchanted Library. Now, you all know what's underneath the Enchanted Library. The big, you know, giant thing. So I have this pickaxe. It's my main pickaxe. It has the mending. It has the fortune 3. All of it's good. But I decided to make another pickaxe with just efficiency 5 and breaking 3. It took 2 pickaxe enchantments. I combined them. And then I've been repairing it ever since, just to make this process go a little faster. Like, I don't need this much damage, but this is the, like, amount I've got. So I took down the whole, that level. That level's gone, and we're down another level. I'm thinking we still have, like, probably, like, 3 or 4 of these to go, because we're still at 34. I probably want to bring it down to, like, honestly, like, level 10. Because I want this to be a huge library. I mean, it's going to be it's still a big project, but this is what I've been doing most of my time on. Just with this pickaxe here, and I got to go to the nether, get more quartz to fix up this, but this is going to be just such a huge, great build. I broke into a mine shaft over there. Like, it's a full mine shaft right there. Actually, I had one of the chests that were original, like, 1.0 chests. Because this whole area was spawned in version 1.0. We're now in 1.13.2. But yeah, so this is it so far. We're just going to keep carving it out and keep working to get down there. And it's nice. It's going a lot quicker because of how, like, Swiss cheesed it is with all these, like, different holes and caves and everything. But yeah, and pretty good on that. So that's what I've been doing for most of my time. And yeah, we just have, this is all cobble. I think everything but like that and that are cobble. So it's pretty wild, all the material, all the cobble we're getting. We're definitely have to figure that out. It's getting night. Ooh, that's weird. Where's my bed? I think I left my bed, or we'll go sleep in the house, but, or we will in a second. The next thing I want to show you, the final thing, is there's not going to be much building in this episode. This is going to be a little bit of a expose showcase, a little episode of what we're doing here. Of course, got a nice beacon here. But the next thing is that I've been working really hard to get this ocean part open. Mainly, I did a lot of traveling recently that I don't have any like clips to cut to because I wasn't recording when I was doing it. But I have a little pathway in the nether now that leads right to it. But I successfully got, this is the remnants. This is all the blocks that were used in the greenhouse. But we don't look at those. I successfully collected all the coral. I got a silk touch pickaxe. I got a silk touch shovel right here, and then I have a silk touch pickaxe. Whoa, I can't speak. Silk touch pickaxe in my ender chest that I used to get all this. And I got like a stack of each. I think would be good. Like a little bit of this, and then a little bit of the like actual ones that aren't fans. But we'll use some of this for maybe some carpet in the future, stuff like that. And then I try to get as many fish as I could. Here you can just take a look if you want to see any special ones. You can just pause the video. But did I get 2? No. But yeah, I tried to get as many as I could. Also, you're probably wondering, why do you have 9 dragon eggs in your chest? Seth, that seems like you're cheating. Well, that's a funny story. I may go show you guys one day where those came from. But basically, in 1.7.10, I added a couple mods to this. No mods that changed gameplay whatsoever, but mods that allowed nothing that changed world generation to an extreme extent. Just stuff that changed like little stuff, like auto harvest, timber mod for trees, vein miner. I mean, the map room that's down there was originally carved out with the vein miner mod because it was probably the fastest ever. This is being cleared out legit, and that was back when this wasn't too serious. That was almost like 2 years ago because this world is getting on 4 years old. But one of those mods was a dungeon mod, and there are still a couple dungeons left in the world left over from it. But I have been, oh my god, holy fuck, okay. Oh my god, that's so loud. What are you guys doing? Jesus, this is the first time I've faced a phantom, by the way. Okay. Well, that's our first phantom membrane. You guys get to see on camera the first phantoms, because usually I sleep. Usually I go to bed. It's been a long time since I haven't slept through a night. I guess this is the time. I don't remember what I was talking about fully. Oh yeah, the dungeons. So it was, I believe the mod was roguelike dungeons, something like that. But it had a couple dungeons in the world. I know there's one. I know the only one I've ever explored is that way. That's a baby zombie. I don't like that. I don't like all these monsters everywhere. But yeah, so it was the roguelite dungeon mod, and ended up doing one of them, but it was way too hard. Oh yeah, it was also the silk touch. I also, during that mod time, had silk touch spawners. So these are all the spawners, and many of them I got literally from that dungeon. So these are custom NBT spawners, which I probably will never place. Because that's horrifying, and this is a hardcore world. Actually, that is, I will say, the one cheaty thing that I did is the, right there, and there's 2 spawners, because I used to have a skeleton spawner over there and a zombie spawner somewhere over there, and I moved them both. I moved both the spawners to right there and right there, so I could have a double spawners leading into there. I still need to fix that up, because since the water update, it doesn't work anymore, but that's for another day entirely. But yeah, so that's where those 9 dragon eggs came from. They were all in those dungeons, and I may show you one. I run across a couple. Every once in a while, I tend to run across one. Did I just hit lion? Oh my god, I thought I hit lion. There's a little bit of lag spike there, and I'm like, oh my god. Lion, please come back. Come back. Teleport. Doggy. No, do not sit out there. You will drown out there. Come over here. You You will 100% drown out there. Okay, yeah, but so it's just from this roguelike dungeon thing. It had a bunch of dragon eggs in there. I collected them. They're actually like found in chests, which I found so weird. This will be used to repair the elytra. We need to get mending on this too. But yeah, so we'll head over to the Natural History Museum. I'll give you a show, like I'll show you guys what I've been up to over there. And then I think we'll call it here as an episode. The next episode, we'll be back with the, hopefully, more progress there. Potentially a barn episode. We may wait on the barn, though. But for sure, working on the Natural History Museum ocean side of it. Okay. I hate firing arrows while in water. And I hate all the monsters that come over here. But yeah, well, once we finish this water exhibit, other than like I'm gonna have a nether one somewhere, some pathway. I think right here would be a perfect spot for like a staircase down to like the nether. But I don't think any new biomes really get added after what I put in here. I don't think because we don't do, of course I didn't do every biome. I showed this in my world showcase just a little bit, but here's like a good, better view of everything. I have all the major biomes here. We'll run through it real quick. It's just some of the minor ones I guess we'll have to redo the taiga, and some of the snowy ones to add berry bushes. This is the mega taiga to add berry bushes. The ice spikes biome, fine. Frozen river, fine. Like, they're all good. Nothing really major changed, especially these. Like, I got plains, flower plains, normal forest, birch forest, swamp, no major changes. A river, dark oak. We got the acacia and jungle over there. But yeah, this is the ocean coming soon, and this is the opening up of it. So this is what it's going to look like. So I'm planning on having these 4 areas. This one right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, being all the different oceans. I know I'm putting the original Minecraft ocean, though, you know, the one that's just like gravel and sand and looks really boring right here, I believe. And then I'm not sure exactly where, but this is going to be, there's going to be a cold ocean with the iceberg. Well, actually, sorry. Cold ocean, warm ocean with coral, and I believe the other one is, let me check, because I have it in my notes, the exact thing I'm going to do. Is it a lukewarm ocean? Deep ocean. So normal ocean, deep ocean, and warm ocean. Wait, no. Yeah. Warm ocean, deep ocean, frozen ocean are the 3 ones that aren't going to be the old ones. And then we're going to put, I think, the shipwreck is going to be in the warm ocean with the coral. Because that, like, I could probably do the coolest with. The ocean monument, I'm going to probably put here with the, like the one with the guardians. I'm going to put here with the old ocean, because those were in the old oceans. And then the other 2 is either going to have, I believe it's, oh yeah, those little huts. The little huts you find in the ocean. And then I may eventually put the wrecked nether portal, because that's a new spawnable one in whatever the other one I do. But yeah, and then I want right here in the middle, I want it to be the bottom of an iceberg. I think that'll be really cool. That blue ice, it'll be illuminated and have the like iceberg right in here. I think that would be probably the coolest thing to do with this area. But of course, we have several things to deal with, mainly being, let's see. This is a swamp, so the water's going to look gross. This is a swamp except for here, which the water will look gross. The water will look good in here, but the water will look gross in here. So we're going to have to deal with just some gross watercolors, sadly, from just like how this is positioned. But these whole things will be glass, filled all the way up. All the little tropical fish I want to put in here. And then eventually move them to the aquarium section of the zoo that I've been doing over there. I also, wow, okay. Well, you know, I keep saying that we'll be done after this thing, but I forgot the final thing, because it has been a couple of days since I recorded that first part. So the final thing I believe that I have not shown you guys yet that I've done is in the desert village. We're getting close. I think the next video that we do on the desert village is actually going to be on like the specific building types, and that's important because we have to finish this before the next update, because then all the villagers will be here and we'll give them jobs and be able to trade and then have mending books for days. But I finished up the second to last apartments. So how I'm doing it is the apartments where all the villagers are gonna be like sleeping and stuff are very basic. This is an example. Like over here is like a store or like some shop or some public building. I think this literally is, yeah, this is the stonemason building. But these are all uniform. They're all the apartments. They're all the same height. They're all the same look. And I just did this row over here of all of them. So I'll show you that real quick. I need to close off the doors. I don't know why it's so tall, but I need to close off the doors. But just in here, you got a little area going back there for more rooms. And yeah, so I just finished off this whole area. See, a uniform, really good. I need to put roofs in all of them, but so far, just, you know, this uniform design. The only apartments left I have to do are literally in here. This is it. So once I do this little thing of apartments, that's the apartment stone. I'm going to start actually building, and the buildings look very specific. Other than the signs I've had for the basic jobs, I know the two big things I want to do is, I'm not sure how I'm going to do them, but yeah, this is the big library. Yeah, this right here. This is going to be the church. Yeah, with all the brewing stands. This could be the big, like, cathedral in the middle of town. And then this area, this open area here, I really want to put, like, a statue of something. Whatever lore we want to do for this town. Maybe it's a dragon statue for the dragon, or a horse statue. Maybe they really like horses. Maybe it's a choker. I don't know. Something, maybe whatever this town worships. Or maybe it's a statue of me. I haven't taken my diamond armor off in forever because it's a hardcore world, but maybe it's a statue of me. I mean, I did build their whole town for them. But yeah, and then this area right here is going to be this, I have really big plans for this being a really cool, like, market area. Like, I want a lot of these buildings to have the wool coming off the sides, but I want to make this a really cool market area on this side of town. And we still got to repair the Coliseum. But, you know, I think that's going to be it for this video. I wanted to keep it shorter than the last one, since the last one only got 2 views from the time of this recording. I understand a 40-minute long video is a hard thing to commit to. Not gonna lie. So, yeah. I just want to say, here, we'll go in the Coliseum for this outro. All right, guys. I just want to say thank you all so much for watching. You know, you don't have to hit the subscribe button. It really does nothing like that much for you other than staying up to date with my content, but it would mean a lot to me personally if you could hit the subscribe and like button. It'd be such a big thing. Like, it's so nice to have like support for this and what I'm doing, and that you want to see more. I mean, if you don't want to see more, leave a hate comment. I want to see them. Like, leave a comment saying you hate me, or not. You don't have to do that, but yeah. So just, yeah, please like and subscribe. You know, I will be posting hopefully weekly still, like I've been doing now. And yeah, thank you guys all so much for watching. Oh yeah, one last thing. One last thing. For the area behind the museum, post in the comments your ideas for what you want me to put down there. Like any building things you want me to do, maybe a redstone thing even. Just let me know what you like want to see back there. It could be like, I don't know. There's a lot of options, a lot of buildings I could build. But yeah, I will catch you guys all in the next episode, and peace out.